I'm here with Bob Tremain, NASA customer driver, this weekend's pace car driver here at the 2019 NASA Championships presented by Toyo Tires at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. I met Bob Tremain here when he showed up to my Cinco de Coda event in 2018. NASA Texas region put on a regional event. Bob shows up in this beautiful GT350 and gets through an event, drives an HPDE, has a great time going through the program. Awesome track, awesome, amazing facility to be at, right?
Absolutely.
And Bob pitches me this off-the-wall idea. Bob says, I'm going to take this car, drive it all around the country, and do as many track days as I can. And I offered to help to get you in touch with all the regions and get signed up for events and tell us a little bit about where you've been and some of the experiences that you've had, Bob.
Right. I started March 4th. I left California, ran up the west coast to Sonoma, and then back down over to Chuckwalla, out to Pueblo, up to Salt Lake, over to Phoenix, and I kind of did quite a few circles, and then on my way to New Orleans, we did NOLA, and then up into the Northeast region, we ran VIR, we ran Sebring, and Watkins Glen, a whole bunch of other tracks, total of 17 at this point, trying to get 18. And the car has been phenomenal. NASA's been outrageously welcoming. Every region that I've gone to, they've just been fantastic. All the regional franchise owners just go out of their way to make you feel really good, and they really helped me get this trip together and make it happen. So I'm very grateful to Will and Jerry and the whole staff, everybody involved that's been behind me, and it's been quite an experience. And everywhere I go, I try and encourage more people to start road course racing. That's my goal. Not enough people race their cars or drive their cars on track. So everywhere I go, I'm recruiting for NASA and trying to have a good time.
That's a great story. So moving your way up towards the advanced groups in HPDE, you wanted to come, you saw we had a national championship on the calendar and realized it didn't have HPDE. So we got you involved in another way. Tell us a little bit about working with our good buddy Donnie Edwards and getting to drive pace cars for our national championship event this year.
Right. Scott Adams is a friend of mine, and Will and Marie, and I was traveling around, and they suggested, that I might be able to help them at the national championship. So made a few phone calls and said, okay, here I come. And I arrived here last week and been helping everybody set up the track and get everything together. And I was happy enough to be involved in every way I could be. And I met Donnie Edwards. We ran the pace cars together. Got to do that. I mean, how good is that? So I learned how to drive the pace car, manage the pace car, and anyway, it's just been a fantastic experience. I can't say enough good things about NASA.
And it's pretty cool, real quick, while we're talking about Donnie Edwards and pace cars in Salt Lake City. If you take a look at the Fight Like a Boss sticker, there's some crazy, awesome stuff that goes on. A lot of folks in the industry and in our circles with NASA and Utah Motorsports Campus and the Ford School know Donnie's story. It's an awesome story. It's crazy, and we're super lucky to have Donnie with us here, working, helping run the events, and taking lead on some pace car stuff. So it's a lot of fun. We're lucky to have Donnie. Donnie's a great guy and always makes it interesting.
Yes, he keeps it interesting. He coached me for a couple of different sessions, and I really learned a lot. So I was honored to be able to drive with him. So,
let's talk about the car some.
Okay.
So how many miles have you driven this thing in this pursuit of driving as many road course events as you can?
I left California on March 4th. And I've driven over 20,000 miles. I'm working on 21,000 miles right now, road miles, and over 5,000 track miles, 130 20-plus minute sessions, 5 sets of tires, 4 sets of brakes, 2 sets of rotors. And, the car's been phenomenal. I mean, it's a testimony to Ford's research and development. It's just fantastic. Everywhere I go, I pull into a Ford dealer. They support me 100% with tires, brakes, oil changes, a couple of little parts that went wrong here and there, and it's just been fantastic, beyond expectations. It really has been.
Where's the next stop?
Next stop is Watkins Glen. I'm going to go run it one more time. It's just too good.
It is really good. Bob, it's been an honor to get to know you, work with you, hang out with you. Thank you for supporting our program and being here. We love you, man.
Looking forward to coming to the championships again next year. Thank you, Will.
Here at the NASA Championships, presented by Toyo Tires, the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Another great story from the Drive NASA family.
You can't watch better racing. This is it.
Thanks for watching, everybody.